Good evening and welcome to Crossroads. And tonight I've got a special guest, really nice guy called Danny Sloggett, and he's from Jale. You've probably seen him on Channel 5 and loads of TV. And I also was told that he might be in a film scene, but we'll find out in a minute, shall we? And also, I've called presenter tonight, and she's called Jale. And well, let's say hello to Jale first. Hi, Jale.
Hi, Steve. Hiya.
How are you? You all right?
Really good. Really good. How's everything with you?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm in a bit of a mess at the moment. I've been looking for my bow tie, and my suit and everything. But that's it. Oh, you got a bow tie? Yeah, you're all right. Yeah, you'll be all right. You're lovely. Anyway, so you're going to be playing some music tonight, aren't you? You're going to play 2 songs. Is that right?
Yeah, yes, Steve. Well, actually, those songs are based on your project. You know, bringing kindness into the world when it's can be such a dark place.
Yeah.
So
okay.
It's your message, which is beautiful.
Oh, thank you. So we're going to watch out for that. Janie's a good singer. So you've got to watch out for that. Now, I call my friend Tarzan. You'll find out in a minute. I hope he's put his shirt back on. It's Danny Sloggett. Hello, Danny.
Hello, Stephen, and hello, Jenny. Welcome to the Costa del Jaywick.
Now, now, a few years ago, I met Danny in Plymouth, where I used to live. And this guy is really funny. He helps a lot of he does a lot of charity work. Also, he helps Jaywick out. Sometimes he gets his crows and he gets his H's, but at the end of the day, Danny always says, "Shine on," and that's what I like about it. You do, Danny. So, can you tell us about yourself, please?
Hello, yeah, my name is Danny Sloggett, and I have lived in Jaywick since I was 11, and it is the most deprived town in Britain, but I never allowed that to affect me or Jaywick, and I've always loved Jaywick. It's got a beautiful beach, some beautiful people, and I never realised it was so poor until I got older, but when I got older, like 5-6 years ago, Channel 5 were in town, and they were making a documentary series called Benefits by the Sea Jaywick. So within a few months, they see that I was making films every day, and I was trying to help people my own way. So we kind of got together, and I showed them what I did. I worked with them on 2 series, Series 1, Series 2, and a Christmas special. About 2 years of work with them, and a lot of people then saw what I was doing, because obviously they're a big national television company. Everyone then sees what I do. And I basically created a youth club for adults when I was with them, because I always dreamt of giving Jaywick a voice, giving Jaywick an identity. So when I was on Channel 5, Benefits by the Sea Jaywick, I created the Jaywick Sounds Happy Club, because I wanted it to be happy, and I wanted it to be a club, and I wanted it to be Jaywick. It's the first Thursday of every month, and it's from 6 p.m. till 9. And basically, me and all the residents meet in the local church, which is called St. Christopher's Church. And I just want to say a massive thank you to all at St. Christopher's Church for letting me have the church for the last 5 years. At the moment, it's getting renovated, but I should be getting the church back within 2 months. And then we're back in action, satisfaction guaranteed. But my work doesn't end there. My work is 7 days a week. Every day people message me and ask me, can I get rubbish removed for them? Can I get someone a job? Can I find somewhere for someone to live? Etc., etc., etc. And every day I go out and I make films of situations that people have asked me. And also I make films when I feel there's a situation. When I see rubbish on the seawall, I think, Jaywick's meant to be a holiday resort. Why are people leaving their rubbish on the seawall? That doesn't give us a very good reputation. So I basically try and tie up all the loose ends, you know?
Yeah. Danny, in Jaywick, can you tell me what's the latest with Jaywick then? What's happening? Because have you done
Lots is happening in Jaywick at the moment. We are getting £3 million worth of houses built by the Tendring District Council, and they're 10 starter homes they're making. And
Brilliant.
they're like 3-story, and they're really making Jaywick how they see Jaywick's going to be eventually. But Jaywick is already that in community spirit, but they're just investing the money to make these lovely houses. So the regeneration of Jaywick is going superb. And a massive thank you to Tendering District Council, and a massive thank you to everybody that is doing so much for Jaywick at the moment. I mean, when I started in 2015, there wasn't a lot going on that I could see, but there was things going on. But now there is lots and lots and lots. And I reckon the way things are going, we're going to be the most expensive, richest town in Great Britain, not the most deprived. Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
Danny,
there's so much hope for Jaywick.
Danny, I think that's a lovely thing what you're doing. You're thinking of the people, everybody, what's actually lived in a town, and you're restoring what it was. I think that's beautiful. What would be your ultimate dream for Jaywick?
Ultimate dream would be that we get the infrastructure and the bus services and all of the things that we've been fighting for to give us equal to every other place. I ideally would like to build a holiday resort in Jaywick or on the outskirts, because when I first moved to Clapton in 1979, in Clapton-on-Sea there was a Butlins, and Butlins used to attract 1 million people a year to Clapton, but then for some reason it shut in 1986, and I don't think it's ever really been the same since, because it was built to house these 1 million people. So ideally, a big holiday resort in or around Clapton, because Jaywick used to be an overspill for Butlins. Butlins was next door to Jaywick. So all the people that couldn't get into Butlins used to come to Jaywick. But when that all ended, then part of Jaywick ended. And I moved here when that all happened. So all my life, I've been trying to restore it to the cost of Jaywick that it was when I first moved here. But everyone's doing so much. I've got a great team. The mighty Dan Casey, he's been a councillor for years, and he does so much for Jaywick. He is kind of my vice chairman. I've got the mighty Jale Elkins. She's the treasurer. So if we get any money to run the club, we get about £1,000 a year through lottery grants. That's all we need to run the club. We don't need a lot of money. All of the work we do is kind of physical. We go out there and do things every day. So
amazing. That's brilliant.
And we do it all for free, no money. We just do it for love, because I love the area.
It's beautiful.
I'm a plumber and a builder by trade, but
you're lovely. You're lovely lad. You're lovely lad. Danny, do you think
there's lots of us. It's not just me. There's lots of us. I've got Donna Mims. She's my secretary. I've got Dan Casey, my vice chairman. Jale Elkins, my treasurer. With these 4 people, they enable me to do so much. And then all of the people at Jaywick too. They share my videos, they watch the videos, and they get 2,000 or 3,000 views, a lot of them quite often, because people care, you know?
Of course. Danny, do you think with Butlins as well, it will give people so many jobs? What they're obviously, they're not getting the jobs, are they, in Jaywick? So Butlins would give, because Butlins are here in Skegness, it will give people jobs, won't it?
Superbly. And that is what we're really missing out on. We're missing out on infrastructure and jobs. In the summer, there is more jobs than in the winter, but in the winter it can seem like one of them Wild West films, and you see the tumbleweed going down the road. But there's a lot of people here that work. There's a lot of people that drive to London every day. They drive all over the country from Jaywick. Because Jaywick is a really good way to get on the stepping ladder. Let me give you some inside information. Are you ready?
Yes.
Right. Go ahead.
You can basically buy a house in Jaywick for around £50,000-60,000. Yep.
Right.
Most of the houses in the country cost £200,000 or £300,000. That means you could get on the property ladder here in Jaywick without getting a mortgage. And that's what a lot of people do. And then they use Jaywick to save up the money to get their house, or they stay here. But Jaywick has got so many good things going for it. It's got me. It's got all the great people of Jaywick.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
It's also got the best beach, I think, in the whole of England. And it's got just so much character, and everyone's trying so hard to improve the area. Plus, the council are investing in us. There's talk of a project called the Sands Project, where they go a mile out of Jaywick to sea, and there's lots of sand. They're going to build a road to it and build some very luxury houses on this sand. We're talking the Monte Carlo of England.
That'd be brilliant.
And I've always known Jaywick was the Costa del Jaywick. I've always been going on about it as a holiday resort. It's only because I want to restore that dream. And every day, I just keep saying how great Jaywick is, show all the goodness of it. Whenever there's a problem, I make a video to get it fixed, me and my team. and it's just love,
Yeah.
love, love.
You're doing a lovely job, Danny. You really are.
Danny,
You know, and
we all are.
yeah,
And
you all are. You all are doing a great job. Danny, do you think
I-
there's anything we could do for you? Anything we could do for you?
Yeah, there's lots you could do. You could basically tell all your people what we're trying to do in Jaywick, and in terms to come down here for a holiday.
Yes,
That'd
that's a
be
good
great.
idea. Yes.
And just share my videos and tell them that we need more people to believe in Jaywick. You know, because until you've actually been to Jaywick or lived in Jaywick, then you shouldn't have an opinion about Jaywick.
no.
A lot of people say bad things about us, but they've never even been here. I don't understand.
Yeah, that's right.
I wish people could actually find out for themselves before they say bad things about anything or anyone.
Yeah.
It's like me, since I've been on television about 30 times over the last 5 years, the amount of slander that's come out about me, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, I know.
Believe it
I know.
happened.
I know.
And it's not even true, but they
Danny,
don't want to talk about the good things you do. They just want to talk about when you was young and the bad things you did. But they weren't even bad. It was just growing up. They want to take a look in the mirror and look at themselves. They're meant to be grown ups. They shouldn't be picking on people. They should be inspiring people and helping them to make other people happy. That's what I think.
Danny.
There's no room for hate or hurt or jealousy.
Oh, no, it's not.
We can use all of that energy to free people's souls and make them better people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's hope for everyone. And
you build people up, you don't bring them down, isn't it? You build them up, you don't bring them down. You build people up, isn't it, Danny? Yeah.
There's a lot of people. There's so much hope here. There's so much hope here. Do you know what? People that are rich, when you go to a rich road in Chelsea, £5 million houses, none of the neighbours talk to each other. None of the neighbours know each other. When you come to Jaywick, we know everyone in our road. We know everyone in everyone's house. We leave our windows and doors open all day. We talk to each other. We know each other's names. It's beautiful paradise here. I don't see that anywhere else in the world, by the way.
Danny, in Jaywick at the moment, there's a lot of places that are boarded up. What's been happening there then? Are they going to sort it all out, or what's happening?
They are sorting it out. Yes, they are sorting it out. Houses that have been left regarded, I think they brought them and took them over, and they're doing projects with them, which is great. And the pub's boarded up because obviously the coronavirus, but the Never Say Die is opening this Saturday at midday, and all the boards are coming off, and it's going to be turned into a community pub. So shine on.
Oh,
shine on.
Absolutely.
Shine on. Shine off.
Good. Danny. Listen to, can you tell me about this film that you've been doing? Oh no.
Yes. So there's a man called John Seeley, and he's
I know him.
a great man who's made films with Goldie Hawn, Peter Sellers. He's a great production artist from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Basically, the last 20 years, he's sort of retired from all that. He's got the freedom of London, a key to London. He's like a sir, more or less. He's an amazing man. And basically, the last 20 years, he's been writing books. And 5 years ago, I went to WH Smith's and I filmed the book launch he was doing. And he remembered me. And basically, about 6 months ago, he said, "Oh, Danny, I like the way you promote my book. Would you like to do some more promotion with me?" So I did it the way I do it. But then he had a few ideas about turning it into like an actor. Because obviously he's filmed. I've never done acting. I've just done reality TV. And I've just been myself. But I've always felt I could be anything I wanted to be. And he believes I could be too. So
I saw it.
For the first time ever in the last month, I've actually been given lines to read. And I've had to read them out in like a film, which is really weird because when the camera's on you, you've got to say like, hello. It's like, weird. It ain't natural. You're kind of doing it for someone else. So being a reality TV star and being an actor is two different things.
It's totally different, yeah.
And no one can say reality TV stars are actors because there's no way we could act.
No way.
Natural. We are natural.
Lovely.
Exactly.
You're lovely.
Yeah. You're very lovely.
I want to basically give John Seeley believes in me. So I've done these few plays and now he's got a woman called Claire coming down from Leicester up north and she's coming down and we're going to do some films in an American car about his book and all that, and I'm going to be dressed up as an American cop. So keep your eyes peeled for that.
Okay,
I might be in Hollywood or EastEnders one day or whatever.
You will. Yeah,
you will definitely.
Yeah, you will do it.
But
what we're going to
believe, just every day I make my own films like the way I want on my YouTube channel, Danny Sloggett on YouTube, yeah?
Yeah.
And basically, through doing that, I get my own way. I can make the films I want about what I want. And to me, no film company or TV company lets you do what you really ever wanted. So
Yeah.
I'm really happy with my YouTube channel, to be honest, because I get to do what
Brilliant.
I want every day. And I get to show real people in real life with no editing. And that is what people want, I think. Not like loads and loads of like edits. And how about the real person doing the real thing? Like you, Steve, like you, Jenny. We're real. And we don't need to read from anything. We just speak with our soul.
Okay. What we're going to do, Dan, we're going to have a break now. But we're going to listen to Jelly because she's a good singer. So she's going to...
Jenny, I can't wait.
Yeah, she's going to do some singing for us.
Cut them all in your ears, Danny. Cut them all in your ears.
If Steve says you're amazing, and Steve is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
You both are amazing. You are.
So Jamie's going to play the guitar for us for a little while. Then we come back and we'll talk about pros and all the H's. All right.
So man, Steve, and love and shine on Jenny, shine on Steve, and shine on to all the viewers.
Hang on for a second. Stay there. Go on,
Absolutely. I've gone shy now.
You're natural.
We're waiting.
There's not a day when I don't think of you. Where are you now? And if you think about me too, I'm never gonna give up. I'm never gonna give up on you. Where are you now? Do you think about me, love? Do you miss holding my hand? I know all the things we used to do, but I think you should do or try. I never forget to be kind to you. I'm never gonna give up. I'm never gonna give up on you. You're at the crossroads of your life. Which way to turn? Lessons to learn. Should I go or should I stay? I'm never gonna give up on you. You're at the crossroads of your life. Don't say what you're gonna say. Look for a better way for you. Oh, never gonna give up. I'm never gonna give up on you. You're at the crossroads of your life.
Well done.
Yay! What a natural, great lyrics and lovely natural sound.
Well done.
I felt shy with you two superstars.
Well done.
Very good lyrics, by the way.
Oh, bless you. Thank you. Well, shy because you two are like superstars.
No,
Superstars? We're not superstars.
I think we're all superstars to someone, especially.
Oh, yes, we are, yes. Yes,
Yeah, that's true.
Danny, yes, he's playing the next James Bond, I've been told.
Well, I want to be the villain. I'm fed up of being nice.
Yeah.
Only joking.
I
love all people, and What's that? Sorry.
Yeah, on Facebook and all other social platforms, you've been getting a lot of trolls and stuff, and H's and everything.
I have. I've had lots.
How do you deal with them?
At first, I didn't know how to deal with them. I was like, wow. At first, everyone loved me. At first, so much love. And I was going everywhere. And everyone wanted selfies with me. Everyone wanted to see me. Everyone was waving. Everyone loved me. That still happens now, by the way. Even last week, someone I never met goes, Danny, we love you. You're great. Can I have your photo? And I made a video of them. That still happens once a week, but not as much as it used to. But then all of a sudden, they started bringing up my past. I'm like, hang on a minute. This is the future. I'm using my past to get to the future. If I went back to the past, I might never get here. How can I get here if I keep going back to the past? I'm not saying I've been an angel or anything. I'm saying that I have grown up from what I used to be when I was younger. That's what I'm saying. And
everybody changes, Danny. Everybody changes.
I've never been violent. I've never been drugs. I've never been aggressive. Never major crime or anything. Just living in Jale where there's no opportunities. I used to drive cars without insurance. I used to drive my car on a ban because I still wanted to drive. I used to, just handle stolen goods when I was 18, 17, 20, 30 odd years ago, that was. And people now, and I've been a builder and a plumber for the last 30 years, ever since I got out of trouble, and people still use that against me now. They can't let me grow up. They can't let me pay my taxes and be Danny. But it's only a few people that we just bear in mind, and it feels like there's lots because you don't want to hear one person do that. There's only a few people, and they make fake accounts and all that stuff, so it ain't real. So I basically rise above it and ignore it, and I think for them to be talking about me, I must be doing something good, because if I was doing nothing with my life, why would they even want to talk about me? So maybe it's a good thing that people are being horrible to you and being a trolls to you, because you're obviously doing something in their eyes to make you a target. They only want to pick on people that are something. So I'm glad that I'm something that they want to pick on me. And I'm strong enough to take care of trolls. So bring it on. They can go back to the bridges that they live under, and they can go back there, because that's where I put them. I copy, I shame them, I basically block them, and I just, and don't give them a time of day. Don't give them a time of day. You're better than that. They're only picking on you because you're someone. They're obviously no one, and they could learn from us to be someone themselves. And if I could ever talk to my trolls, I would say to my trolls, grow up. Use all your anger and your jealousy and your hurt to become what you could be or what you want to be. And I would even help them free of charge, because I know it's all in the mind. I know anyone could be anything. If I know that, maybe I'd like to teach them that. I would like to teach trolls to shine on.
We'll send them to you then.
Malice for them. I know they're obviously jealous of my good looks and my natural charm and my style and remedy and my shine on. I mean, who wouldn't? So bring it on, I will never be dull.
No, you're definitely not. You're never that. You're never that.
You'll never steal my soul. When they pick on me, I work harder, I do more, and I think, yes, I am definitely doing what I know I can do, which is everything and anything, always.
Danny, you're right, because you know you've got creativity, and they kind of resent trolls. I think you're right. They could learn from you, and Steve, they could learn from you, because there's something inside that. It's like a troll sees a red rag to a bull, and there's something they need to bring out, and you can love your troll by actually nurturing something kind to come out.
Troll on the treetop, when the troll drops the happy ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Yeah. What I say to you is spot on what you said, but we must use our troll to not be dull. You know you're doing well when you've got a troll, and when you've got lots of trolls, you're doing very well. I want to get them all and make them do the locomotion. Come on, yeah, we do the locomotion with you. I want to get a troll commotion, put all the trolls in a train-like shape and make them do the troll commotion. Yeah, and I'll make a
That's
video.
a good
It's well
idea.
funny.
That's a good
It's
idea.
well promotion.
Brilliant.
We might even get Kylie Minogue along to sing it. Come on, do the troll emotion with me.
Yeah.
Just make them dance, laugh at them, smile. What can a troll
Yeah.
do when you're doing that to them, eh?
How many
Absolutely.
members? How many members do you have at the moment at the Happy Club? Then
Pardon?
the Happy Club. How many members do you have at the Happy Club?
There's been hundreds over the year. I've had hundreds and hundreds of different people. So if everyone that came to the meeting was a member, I'd have probably 500.
Right. Okay.
And
Oh.
people move, people come, people go. It's not
That's
like you have
brilliant.
to come to every meeting and do a certain handshake or anything. People come when they want to come. People don't come. People watch online. I do a lot of videos at the Happy Club. If anyone watching
Oh,
this show
lovely.
types in Danny Sloggett, Jay Wickstone's Happy Club, you will see thousands of videos of me doing what I do, yeah?
Mm.
Wow. We'll have to go sometime, Steve, because it sounds
Please,
lovely.
come.
We'd love to.
Steve's meant to be coming.
Yes,
That'd
I'm
be
meant to be coming.
brilliant.
We
Oh,
want
yeah.
Michelle to come up and Dad.
Yeah, Dad would love it.
It'd be
Book a
nice.
hotel 5 weeks in advance. It's £19 a night.
All right then, I'll think about that. I will.
You can't go.
And then I'll show you around and look after you.
Okay,
Oh.
Danny. I know you would. You're good friends. What we're going to say to you, I see that. Can you tell what you were doing? Can you tell everybody what you were doing about these people who was living in the caravan and you were giving out foods, to your community? Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yes. Well, I've done lots of things over the year. It's hard to remember them all, but some of the latest things I've done, there was a man living in a shed for like 18 months. And it's disgusting in the year 2019, 2018, that a man was living in a shed because he didn't want to be in Clacton where there was lots of drugs, where there are people that make him do drugs. He wanted to stay in Jaywick in the shed to be away from drugs so he could live longer. When I got hold of this story, I filmed him. The films had hundreds and thousands of views. I got on Victoria, Derbyshire. I got on Al Jazeera, Sky News, BBC, ITV, every news channel filmed me about him and that story over the last year because people couldn't believe it. And this is going on in Jaywick all the time. And this is why I do this daily, because I think that we should come out of the dinosaur ages and get treated like every other person in the world. I know some countries have got it worse than England, but this is England, and it shouldn't be like that here,
No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't at all.
No, it shouldn't. No, it's heartbreaking.
It's not right. And I've had people that have been broken into, have had rubbish dumped in their house. They've had this happen to them, that happened to them. So I will go and make videos, letting everybody in Jaywick know that I am there to protect them, and I've got people that help me protect them. And we're aware that we don't like bullies, we don't like trolls, we don't like fake accounts. And me and my army will make them shine off because we're not allowing no one to be a victim of bullying or trolling. No.
No,
Totally
that's
agree.
it.
Totally agree.
And we're using our strength and our age to combat this. A lot of people don't like bullies. A lot of people don't like people that hurt others. And this is where I speak for a lot of people. So people like me because I speak for a lot of them,
Yeah.
Yes. You're protected.
We're all human. But in Jaywick, it's worse than other places because Jaywick, they say it's the most deprived. I say it's the most provided. I say there's so much love here. You'll never be dull or bored here. There's always laughter and people talking on the streets till 10, 11 every night. You don't hear that in other towns. I'm so overwhelmed by the beautiful people of Jaywick. Let's just shine each other on. Wherever you live, Plymouth, Camden, Nottingham, Leicester, the Grand Canary, wherever you live in the world, just take a leaf out of Jaywick's book and give everyone that time of day, hear everybody, see everybody, and know that we are all the same, really. There's no difference. We're all the same.
Danny, what was happening in this video here then?
This is the Jaywick Neighbourhood Watch that just started tonight. So that man Brad set it up with 3 other people. Brad Thompson, he's doing this thing for Jaywick Neighbourhood Watch, and I went along to support him and support Jaywick. The police were there, and so were some other people of Jaywick explaining. There's about 40 people there explaining what we're doing to combat all of the crime or whatever.
Brilliant.
It's another great thing that we're doing.
Well done, Danny. That's brilliant.
It's not me personally, but anything that's going on, I like to go along and film it and support it, so it gets the word out to more people.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Can you tell
Yes,
it?
because
Can
I've got a big following. I like to share things that need to be shared, but not for personal commercial gains. I like to do it for people, not for like personal gain, for just anything to help people, basically. You know.
Well, it is, isn't it, Danny? It's just more like it. If everybody was like that, then it would be so nice, wouldn't it?
I have lots of fun in
everybody...
my video. I don't care what I look like. I don't care what people think of me. I have lots of fun in my videos because I've got nothing to hide or prove to anybody. I am what I am, and a lot of people love me for that. And if I tried to be someone else, I wouldn't have half the people that love me, would I?
No.
Well, I love you. I love you as well, Danny.
I love you too. Lovely to meet you, Jen.
And
I love Steve, a very genuine man. You are. I know, we all have our times in our life where we're trying to do other things, but my heart will always be helping Jaywick and others. And my work goes beyond Jaywick. I have people all over the world message me about things, and I just tell them always, believe in yourself. If you had the balls to message me and tell me these things, then you're halfway there. Just how about the other half would be you solving it by knowing it? And if you know it, you're there. I'm a builder, I'm a plumber. I like to make videos showing people how we achieve things and the jobs we do. I like to show people this so they can then fix a plug. They can then build a watchtower. They can then do this. They can then do that. I like to teach people things, and people do watch and learn, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, because you built a house, and you did it in so many stages, didn't you?
Yes, I built three houses from scratch in my life, from like a bit of land to complete. I built 3, and I've done hundreds and hundreds I've done hundreds of repairs and extensions. And to me, it's like having Lego and building something out of Lego in real life. Because I'm the biggest kid you'll ever meet. But I love building because it enables me to stay a kid. Because I love the way I build and I construct things. And you make jigsaw puzzles for adults. Real houses you build. It's so connected to Lego and jigsaws. You wouldn't believe how building is.
Oh, right.
You're creative. Yes.
I mean, Danny, it's brilliant because you're building up where almost like what happened, in history where places have got burnt down by some reason. Like you see it in history, a beautiful place gets broken down by whatever reason, and you're building it back. It's beautiful to see. You're building up people's loving their love, and you're building up the kindness, and you're building up the community spirit, and you're educating people to come together to build not only their homes but build up their something inside themselves.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Something good.
There's a lot of people that are older or younger that we can inspire just by being our daily selves, and that give me great hope that I want to continue what I'm doing. I don't want to be a movie star or a TV celebrity, not really, because the hassle that comes with it, the trolls and the dark side.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend that to anybody. I'm not so into that now. But if I get famous, I'll have it. I don't care. I'll do whatever. I am what I am. What I'm mainly looking for now in life is that Jaywick gets the love and respect it deserves, and I'm never going to give up my work I do in Jaywick. I do it for free because I love it, and I want people to learn from us and believe in themselves. There's so many people out there that are not believing in who they are. And I just want to meet them and pull them out of themselves. I'm the person that can pull anyone out of anyone because there's so many people hiding in themselves. And my films show everybody to be them. So whatever you think of me, I do not care because I want you to think of you, not me.
Yeah.
And that's my aim in life.
Danny.
Beautiful.
Danny, I hear that you play the guitar, don't you?
Oh, brilliant.
Who told you that?
What's that? I do my research.
It's a bit out of tune. I didn't know how to play guitar.
That's lovely.
I do my research, Danny. I do my research.
You are a great man. I wish I knew I was doing this. I didn't even know until about an hour ago.
Oh, well, I did tell you a couple of days ago.
I know you did, but I thought could it get the times kept changing.
Yeah.
But
okay,
I'd like to do it again one day where I could have all my paperwork for what I do in Jale, because I'm kind of just leisurely at the moment.
You will.
I'd
We'll
like
have you
to
back, don't
basically
you
get
worry.
my There's a lot I would like to tell people about what I do and why I do it, because I haven't really done that in this interview, because I've been working since 7 a.m. I'm really tired.
Yeah. We're nearly finished now anyway.
I can't give you my full, all my la 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 la
la.
that I want to give you.
What we're going to do, Danny, we're going to have another break, and Jamie's going to sing for us again.
Yay! We love
Jamie.
Right.
Danny, will you, if we come down, when we come down, will you do that troll commotion? Because I can't get it out of my head now.
Come on, yeah, we do the troll commotion with me.
I can't stop laughing and making people laugh all night.
Oh yeah, we're going to get Kylie Minogue involved. Start the troll commotion up, Steve, and it's our brainwave.
Oh
come
yeah,
on, yeah.
You know me.
If they don't like being laughed at, they don't like being smiled at, and they don't like us being happy. So do you know what? We're going to do all three of them things. Come on, yeah.
Hey, Danny.
Troll commotion with me. And
Danny.
And Jenny.
Danny.
Yes.
This is why I do these programs. It's because this is me, and I don't care what anybody says. I'll do it, and I don't care. Now, Jale, get your guitar and play some fantastic music for me.
Well said, Steve. Well said.
Yeah.
Well said, Steve. I love what you said. That's exactly how it is.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if it'll be.
Shine on. Come on, do the troll commotion with me. Dance now. Come on, baby. Oh yeah. Sorry, Jenny, I'll stop now.
It's lovely.
I think you're wonderful. I'm listening. I'm going to the toilet. I'm going to listen.
If I'm sleepwalking and I ain't talking, don't ask me why, 'cause I don't wanna lie. I can't promise you I'll sleep tonight. We've had a fight, waking in the night. So if I'm sleepwalking and I ain't talking, just don't ask me why, 'cause I don't wanna lie. I don't wanna lie. So if I could make things right for you and I, sometimes in a song, I'll find out in the night. So if I'm sleepwalking and I ain't talking, just don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. 'Cause I don't wanna lie. Feelings go round in my head. They kill me sad. I guess why I'm there. So if I'm sleepwalking and I'm talking, just don't ask me, don't ask me, don't ask me, don't ask me. Just don't ask me why.
Well done.
Yeah, well done.
Well done. Well done.
Well, we have found the answers in the night, haven't we? Just by talking, we found the answers in the night.
We've got
That's-
to talk to each
that's it.
other
You're
more.
right, Steve. You're right, Danny. You boys are right. We found the answers in the night talking.
Okay,
We
we've
are
got
each
5.
other.
Okay, we've got 5 minutes left. So, Danny, what's your last word for everybody out there?
Shine on.
Absolutely. Talk.
No, my last word for everybody is please give everybody a chance. Please do not judge people and places before you know places and you know people. There's a Jaywick in everybody. And I want everybody to look on the bright side of life and not be so negative all the time. We do only live once. So while we're here, let's have the best life ever. Love each other. And if you don't like something, ignore it. And if you like it, love it. And please watch Danny Sloggett Vision, because he is for the people. Love Steve, love Jenny, and shine everybody on. Love is all we need. Love is all we want. And that is my message, Steve. I love everyone. And don't forget Jaywick. It's the Costa del Jaywick. And everyone should come and visit us. Shine on.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely, Danny. Definitely.
Thank you, Steve and Jenny. And thank you, everyone that helps me in Jaywick. All my team. Thank everybody, please.
Thank you very much. I'll see you later, Danny. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Steve. And thank you, Jenny. Shine on.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
What a wonderful show. Shine on.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye, Danny. All the best.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Shine on.
Jaylee. So last couple of minutes. So I think what we need to do in life is that we need to kind of like learn how to get on with people and to kind of like, and whatever the situation in life, we need to kind of accept it and say to ourselves that, you know, this has happened and we need to move on. It's too much hatred in the world, isn't it?
Yes, totally, Steve. Absolutely, absolutely right. There's too much anger and hatred, and it needs to be filled more with just kindness and accepting people, and like you say, Steve. You know, like what Danny's doing is promoting that love and that positivity.
Yeah.
And trying to break down the fight and replace the fight with love and peace. Put the war down, stop the war, and build up love. You're right, Steve. That's your message.
Thank you very much. So that's Jaylee's. Thank you for joining me tonight, Jaylee. And we'll see you on the next episode. In the meantime,
Thanks for having me, Steve.
Thank you very much. You're lovely.
You're lovely.
In the next episode, we've got a really, really good singer. And I'm not going to tell you what her name is, but she's really good. She's a professional singer. So that's the next episode. Thank you very much for Danny Sloggett. Thank you for Jale. And good night. God bless. Bye-bye.